Hello, hello.
Hello. Hey, Becca.
Hi, Becca.
Just so you know, the lag is not bad at all. It was like, I don't know, 8 seconds or something.
Oh,
Nice.
that's cool.
That is good. Everybody went back to work.
Right.
Hey,
Maybe.
Penny.
Hey, Penny. Hey, Becca.
Hi, Penny. And I know I'm going to not say her name right. Gokota? Gokata? I don't
I
know.
think that's it.
Welcome.
Hello. I'm here with Maggie and Patty and Shelly. No, I've actually never done a craft fair. No, never have. But I am planning on putting more things in my shop, like that aren't. Well, I guess they're journal related if they're embellishments, but that kind of
Oh,
thing.
nice.
So today I am going to put together a collage to scan and use as my own digital. So that's
Nice.
the goal anyway.
That's
Anybody
gonna be-
use this before? The temporary?
No.
No.
Patty, have you?
Nope.
Why would you use a temporary?
Because I don't want them stuck here.
So you can
I
take
just
them back
want
out?
them. Yeah, I want them down.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So I'm going to be working on that. Maggie, you're working on.
I'm working on some journal toppers for myself because they're all gone.
Okay. That's good. You sold them. And Patty is stitching, as I can see.
Super exciting stuff, man.
It
Breaking
is.
records here. Breaking records.
And Shelly, you're doing masterboards, right?
Masterboard Queen. Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
And all my guests, their links to their YouTube channels are in the description box below. I don't think I have Scrappy Doodles in there, but I can do that. You just don't have content right now, right?
No,
Shelly?
I've just got the
Okay.
channel and stuff. I don't have anything on there yet. Sorry. But feel
Okay.
free to
No.
subscribe. You never know when something's going to pop up.
There you go.
And thank you.
Yes, bag. Yeah. Hi, Christelle.
Hi,
Hi,
Christelle.
Christelle. Hi, Louise.
Hi, Louise. And I am paying bills, just saying. Okay.
Sorry.
Who's paying bills?
Sorry. Not fun. Sorry.
Penny is.
Oh, I'll send you a couple more, Penny.
Yeah. There you go. I got a few I can pass on.
I think my internet is due and my Verizon, so I'll send them momentarily. I'm totally making that up. I have no idea.
I just love how she always tells on herself.
Ah, good.
No, wait, that's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, I'm not a good liar.
Me either. Holy moly. It's not
Makes me
worth the time and
feel
effort. It is not.
I can always tell with the husband, not a lie, but like if he's trying to say something to fool me, like I'm like, you're such a bad lie. You can't get away with it.
Jim can't keep a secret. Holy moly.
Just stop.
He cracks me up like at Christmas time. So I ordered you a thing. It's coming. Well, thanks. Like,
well, okay, half the surprise is still there.
Well, but then he's like disappointed because I'm not like, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like,
remember, Patty's the one that gets packages and doesn't open them for 3
all
weeks.
the time. Yep. So it's a surprise to her when she does open them.
Oh.
Remember the other night? Oh, I forgot. Oh.
Now ask me again, you guys, why I do it. It literally makes Maggie crazy.
That's the only reason she does it. She knows it bugs me.
Maggie, you ought to send her a box of nothing and see how long it takes her to open it.
Oh, I wish I had thought of that.
Okay.
The thing of it is, you just open it and go, you know, this is a great box.
Postage.
Postage is so high nowadays that, dang.
use a really nice cardboard box, not a
There
post
you
office
go.
one, okay?
And she'd
A
probably
reusable
love
one?
that.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I have
Yes.
reached the age
Yep.
where I say, where you open something and you're like, oh, this box
Oh, that box is
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dual purpose,
Thanks,
man.
Mags. That was a great gift.
Yep. Dual purpose. I love it.
I
That's
really
funny.
like
In
when
a
I get
box?
stuff in the mail and it's half a box of packing peanuts. I'm like, yes.
You know what I don't like is when you get the box in the mail and the box ain't all together.
Well,
And
there's
you aren't
that.
sure if it got strung out
Yeah.
across the country before it got to you. That's starting to frustrate me a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. I think temporary means like 2 seconds because look, it's not.
Hi, Joanne.
Oh no, it's
Yeah.
entirely
Oh,
too
probably not
temporary,
good.
huh?
Yeah.
Hi, Sandy.
I wonder if it does it. I wonder if it lifts
Hello.
off after it dries more. You suppose?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't
Like I don't know if it would release after that. I'm not sure.
it's just odd to me.
There's my Clyde again. I knew you'd be with me, girl. I knew it.
who is your Clyde, by the way?
Becca. She's gonna help me
Becca.
rob banks.
Oh,
with Bonnie and
Becca's.
Clyde.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why she's gonna help me rob banks, man.
Hey, Joanne.
Mia,
Yes,
Shelley's the new favorite of Becca.
Yeah. Well, because we figured out people will bail us out, so she's my ride or die, man. We're gonna go rob banks so we can pay for our habit. She jumped on. I didn't ask. She just jumped on. So there is that.
Yeah,
Everybody makes excuses.
Becca's super bashful and doesn't integrate well, in case nobody has noticed.
No, not at all. She's willing to get in trouble with me, and she doesn't even know me, for crying out loud.
I know.
That is a good treat.
I agree. More people need to be that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. High hopes for you, Glue Stick. High hopes. You
just
let
hope
me down.
Let's
Hey,
go
do you
after
have
the
any
fun.
temporary or I guess they're called remove, I don't know, whatever.
What?
Blue dots.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Lori.
Hi, Lori.
And the other thing I was thinking you could try, I know you want to use glue, but like, do you have any of that like first aid tape handy?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good
What,
idea.
you mean this?
Yeah, that stuff is not super sticky. I noticed it
No,
lets
it's
go
not.
after a while. Yeah. So you should be able to, if you
Oh.
don't like burnish it down, you should be able to lift it off.
You mean do the roly tapey thing?
I would just tape it right on top, just ink it so that it's not stark white and then let it be part of your collage.
Yeah, maybe.
Becca.
Hey, Lori.
Becca. Bashful, what's that?
I do have glue dots, though. That's a good idea.
If they're temporary, they
Yeah.
would work.
Not permanent. You may not get it off after that.
There's permanent ones?
Yes. There he is.
You didn't know
I
there was
don't know.
permanent glue dots?
No, I didn't,
Do you-
honestly.
Holy
Do you
sh-
need some?
I don't. I've got tons of glue dots, but they're probably permanent because I don't think I've ever looked.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you know
better
what I
look
mean?
at the packaging.
it should say right on the package. Yeah.
I don't have the package, guys. Mine's just in the clear.
Oh.
The clear.
But then just do
pouch.
it with a piece of scrap paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Just
will.
test it. Test it.
Well, look, I did. That piece did. Maybe because it's doubled. I'll try it. Try.
Is that really fragile paper?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from the 1800s.
Oi. Maybe that's why it's hanging on so tight. Of course, if you didn't want it to, you
this
know it
one's
wouldn't.
just double. I just don't want to get rid of the letter. But once I
Right.
put it in my scanner, it'll be fine.
Sure. And if you wanted it to hang on, of course, or didn't want it, wanted it to, it wouldn't.
Right.
That's how it
It's
works.
usually the rule, right?
Yep.
So wait, we had this whole conversation and we didn't need to?
Who said we didn't need to?
I'm just saying.
Who
Okay.
said we haven't had useless conversations?
Well,
There is that.
Oh.
Inquiring minds might be listening,
they
Yeah.
might. They
might.
might indeed.
so we'll
That's
just
right.
enlighten them early. Listen here.
Oh my gosh, let's get the weather out of the way. Who's melting? We
Not
know
me,
Shelley-
not me. Not this
Shit.
time.
Not this time,
If
Shelly.
I was outside, I'd be melting. That's for sure.
It's 100 degrees at Maggie's house.
Boy, babe, that's what we had here this last weekend when we were trying to sell. It was ridiculous.
I
104.
don't think all last summer, never mind, the end of June,
Ugh.
we got in the 90s a couple of times, but we never reached 100 the whole summer.
You know,
And this is only June, so
I
don't
think
know
our
what-
weather patterns have changed drastically lately in the last 10 years too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because like what
Just-
used to be spring here, now it like makes a blip on the map and it's gone and you're right into summer. It's like, what? We just had snowbanks. What in the world? Yeah, Mother Nature's mad at Nebraska. I'm just saying. Somebody has made that girl mad.
She's mad everywhere.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Wendy's 100 degrees. Hey, Cheryl.
Hi,
She's
Wendy. Hey,
Hi,
either
Cheryl.
bipolar or she's mad. I'm not sure.
Becca's
both.
melting.
Ugh. Hi, Wendy.
I can't remember what state Wendy's in. 110 degree heat
Oh,
index.
whoa.
Holy
No, thank you. I'll pass.
New Mexico, Arizona.
I was going to say, I bet it's Arizona.
Your air conditioner couldn't even keep up for crying out loud.
No.
Holy cow. It'd be going nonstop, start to next fall.
It takes me a minute to memorize where everybody's at.
Hey, Joanne. I'm cooling off. Spent the morning doing yard work. Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Another one of those unthankful chores sometimes.
Sandy has 110 degree heat index.
Yikes.
No.
Okay, Wendy Benson, she's here with me on the
That's
East.
right. She's on
Ah.
the East Coast. Yep.
No, Sandy, no.
Oh no.
Don't you like how I tell you you're right? They're like, no, East Coast. Oh, yeah. You do know where you are. Good job.
Oh, look at there. Oh.
I need
Okay,
to bring-
is she on
my
the East
goodness.
Coast or is she mid country?
I don't
Oh.
remember. I'd have to open up Pirate Ship. I don't remember.
Wendy said she's on the east. No, I am on East Coast.
That's what I mean.
Mid-country.
She says no.
She said
I'm on
mid-country.
the
So,
East Coast, mid country.
huh? What are you
Sandy-
making, Patty?
Yeah, I was going to say Sandy's over this conversation. She wants to do it.
Don't blame her.
She's too hot to be bothered
middle
with it.
of the
people.
East.
Yep,
Coast.
there it is. That's enough.
I have
I'm just
no idea
sewing
what the
some of
middle the
those-
East Coast is.
I'm just sewing some of those folios that I told you guys I would get made. So that's all I'm doing. Not lighting the world on fire, nothing super exciting. Just paper, needle, and thread, man. That's it.
Do we want her?
Yeah, it's really easy to overheat, guys. Real easy. Be careful. Mare, do you notice my screaming Mimi isn't outside today? I
Ah,
think he got ran off.
I was gonna say, was it like on purpose or?
I think he got
Did
ran
you-
off.
By
There's
a
a black,
bigger bird or a cat?
no, I think it was a black crow that ran him out.
That would be the only thing that would, because
Yep,
bluebirds are bullies.
they
for the most
are.
part.
They steal
For
all
the
the
most
food.
part. Yeah.
Yeah, they steal all the
Blue
food.
jays are like that for us around here. They're huge.
Yes,
Y-
yes,
That's
And
what
they-
she's
and they-
talking about.
that's
Yeah.
yeah,
They
that's what I've
chew
got.
off all the little birds that try to get to the.
Yes, the only thing
Yeah.
I've seen stand up to it is a squirrel and a cat.
birds.
They're naughty, flat out naughty.
Christelle, I'm doing 12 to I'm going to call it a text block. It's not a text block, but I don't know what else to call it. So 12 to a text block. These ones are going to be slightly different than the other ones. These were folded at the so I left them folded and punch the holes, because I'm thinking we can stick the pages in here and use these almost like fins, like how they used to use in mini albums. But you can just glue and stick your page in there, and it'll just, that way, it'll just be sturdier or bulkier at the,
Spine hinge.
yeah, and that way you'll have room to do more add-ins because you'll have built-in bulk. So you'll have more room.
Sure, you fill out, we'll use you.
So I'm just using the clip to hold it because it's super fiddly when they're narrow like this, because they just want to go whoosh. I really do spend too much time with James. I had now used sound effects for everything.
Oh, good. We get sound effects now. Yay.
Does John do that, Mary? Does he use sound effects?
All the time.
It's such a guy thing. Like,
It is.
Hey,
And he,
J-Mac.
I try to mimic what he does, and he goes, don't even try. You
I know,
like,
right?
I do it like whoosh, he'll do stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my god.
I'll just look at him and say, so there's not like a word that would fill that gap?
Nice.
And he just looks at me like,
that
nope.
he likes to write out everything. Let me show you what I did, and he'll have to draw
Goodness.
it. I said, okay, paper and pen for you.
Here we go. Yep.
We need the illustration.
I'll get my coffee.
Jim quit drawing me
Yeah,
illustrations
exactly.
when I would go get a crayon. He'd use a pencil and be like, wait, I don't understand. So I went and got the crayons. Yeah.
That's funny.
There's not enough crayons in the world for me to. All right.
And he just
page
gives me
one.
that look like, do you feel better?
They got a box of 64, Mayor.
Huh?
They got a
What?
box of 64.
I'm telling you.
They got a box of 128. What are you talking about?
Oh, well, hey,
There
see,
are
I told
big
you I was
ones.
behind the times.
Don't you remember those great big boxes of crayons have the sharpener in the back? Those are what the cool kids always had.
The 64 had those at one point. Maybe it was a special edition or something. I never got the big box.
Oh, you had to have the big box. That one had
No,
the sharpener.
I feel left out now. I'm going to have to go look for that.
I got one every year
in
for
life.
And then I got clever, and when I used up all those crayons, I only used certain colors so that I could refill it from the smaller boxes.
Of course you did.
Ah. Well, it's not like Santa Claus came, in the middle of the year to replenish the
Right.
situation.
There's that.
Hi, J-Mac.
Hey, J-Mac.
J-Mac.
All right. The test will be is if I tip it over, right?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh boy.
I can't help it. I love the way you say, oh boy. Oh boy.
I love Thistle, J-Mac. I love Thistle. That was so pretty.
Well, that was unsuccessful.
Hang on one
Successful
second.
tip? A successful tip over? Is that what you're saying? Nice.
An unsuccessful tip over.
Yay. Unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I misunderstood. Sheesh. Now she's yelling at me. It's okay. I can take it.
Like, wait a minute. Somebody's laughing, scorning me to shame. Okay, here we go.
That's not true. I wasn't scoring it. Hey, kiddo.
Oh, he
Oh,
was
that
going
is
down the stairs. He
frustrating.
cracks me up. She goes outside to do something and she comes in and he acts like he hasn't seen her in 5 days.
Maybe not. Memory's the thing.
Gosh, he's such a mama's boy. Not in a bad way. He just really
Aw.
loves his mama.
Yes, that's awesome.
That's what you want.
Yep.
Better than the alternative, man.
Yep.
That's right.
Lay down. Chauncey, lay down.
Oops.
Cheryl's had a lot of those tip overs, but it's usually her body on the floor.
I knew that.
I was waiting for it. I knew somebody would do it. I was like, who's gonna go there?
Oh, that's funny stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
One little bare spot.
Be nice if I took the cap off before I tried to put glue down. Somebody's gonna do that in slow mo. Like go back and watch. Go okay. Something's not right here.
Hold on.
Like why isn't it sticking? I don't know why. All right, this one's. Something sounds like a bird or squeaking of some kind.
It might be the outside birds. They're not real loud, but I do have my door
No,
open.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
I think that's what they are.
Could
That's
be.
nice.
Yeah, I
It's
love
the-
listening to the birds.
It's the baby
Yeah.
ones. Yeah, there's a bunch of babies out there. They're happy because it's cooler today. Like me. I'm happy. Happy, happy, happy.
You're a happy little bird.
Yes, I'm
Like
a happy.
Bob
little bird.
Ross. Happy,
Yeah,
happy little
my
tree.
happy little trees. Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
Her iPads is doing donuts.
I'm
Does that
sorry,
mean
that's not good.
spinning? Does that mean spinning?
Unless it's spitting them out at you to eat, that's not good.
And if that's the case, send us one immediately.
That's
Right,
right.
yeah.
Send us what kind of laptop you got so we can do the same
I'll
thing.
start my copy.
Right? Yes, ma'am. That's a whole different kind of thing. We would all be signing up for that, I think.
Yeah.
This is a small town compared to other towns. And we have 2 Dunkin' Donuts and a Starbucks.
Wow. I don't have anything like that. I got a mom and pop kind of thing, and it's not the greatest. So I bet I,
I
haven't
think-
had a donut in about 15 years, you guys.
I
I had
think
one yesterday morning.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't pass up a cinnamon donut. I just can't.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really not my go-to donuts.
Nope, it's not mine either, but I like
I
the
don't
maple one.
usually, but my grandson works at one of the Dunkins and he brings
Ah,
home, he brings
That's
home some.
kind of handy. maybe
Too
handy's
handy.
not the right word, but
Yeah, too handy.
yeah.
He brings the munchkins home for the dogs.
Well, he shares. That's good.
Oh yeah.
all right, project complete. I can just sit and watch now.
What?
How's that work?
You've done you've done 12 of them?
All stitched together.
Cow. What'd you do? Stay up till 8 o'clock this morning and do those?
No, I had these already. I had this one started, but
Oh,
I'm not kidding. They don't take long. Like they really don't.
dang. That's like
There's-
speed stitching, man.
It's just repetitive. It's methodical. I just, like I said, I love making them. I can do it with kiddos around. I can set it down and come right back to it.
That's
Or
the
you-
best part of that stuff, too.
Is that like why you like doing it, Patty? Because it's repetitive?
It's efficient. Yes. I can assembly line. Yep. Repetitive things make them easy to assembly line.
That's true. That's very true. I think that's why I like the assembly line stuff so much.
Yep.
And you can accomplish a lot in a short period of time.
Efficient.
Yes, very. Very,
Not that
very.
I have a need to be efficient, but it's efficient.
Mm, I don't, but I do.
I do. I freely own it. I
I
do.
just don't like wasting a lot of time on one thing. You know what I mean? I'm
Yep.
ready to move on to something new. When I'm done, I'm done.
And you guys, this is not real leather sinew. This is that faux,
Oh, cool.
faux stuff from Hobby Lobby. And it is like it's wax. They've waxed it, whatever it is. And it is the stickiest stuff. Like when I get done doing 2 or 3, I have to go wash my hands because
Ugh.
I'm like wax coated and gooey. So if you use that, just know that's what you're in for, man.
Okay.
But it's some gooey stuff.
I'm assuming it sticks better when you're trying to stitch.
It doesn't tear the paper as much, and like since you're doing since the stitches kind of overlap in a way back here, kind of locks them together a little bit. But it just feeds. Any waxed thread just glides through the paper better.
Yeah, I knew that. I just didn't.
Yep.
I didn't know that it was different at Hobby Lobby though. That's kind of
it's just not real sinew.
Okay, got it.
But it suits the purpose, so whatever.
There you go.
And see, it like comes apart like a little bit of a web, so you have to start really see how it does. You've used this, right, Mare? Oh, Mare.
Mary, you got your glasses on? Hello?
Yeah, just having to get my wax paper.
You've used this stuff, right? The faux sinew.
Is that the like a wax string, but it's
Yeah, it's the stuff from
little
Hobby Lobby in
thinner.
the leather department
Yeah.
that they call
Yeah.
sinew, but yeah.
yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, it's so waxy, it's sticky.
Huh.
But once you get it going, you can break it down into 4 strands pretty, like, see, it just self-separates once you get it going.
How many strands is it to begin with then?
Just one giant one.
Oh.
But if you were doing leather, like if you were sewing a leather wallet, you know, those projects that they have every 4th grader do,
Uh-huh.
you would want it in the full. But
Okay.
for what we're doing, it's way too bulky.
Okay.
Hi, Joyce.
Hey,
Hi, Joyce.
Joyce.
Come on in and join the party.
Just seems like everybody's been having either a product or internet issues. She said her iPad's not working.
Ugh. That's so frustrating. Anything technical that doesn't do what it's supposed to do frustrates me beyond belief. You're supposed to work. You're supposed to be all this fancy schmancy stuff, so work. I don't ask for much.
Well, not to throw any of us under the bus, but I feel like we're all of a certain age where we literally just want the things to work. We don't want to have to figure out how to make them work.
Yes, I don't need to reinvent the wheel. That was supposed to have been done for me.
Mhm.
Just
When I turn
do
it
it.
on, just do what you're
Just
supposed
do
to.
it. Yes.
Yes,
exactly.
but just like anything else, they expire after 20 years.
Does
Listen,
it take 20 years?
listen, Linda. Listen.
And I know
I
that.
expect to
reference.
get all the goodie out of it that I can, and I'm gonna squeeze till it ain't gonna give up
Oh,
anything
yeah.
more.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I get that.
It's too expensive to just like be willy-nilly with it, but yeah, I think she's on her last leg. She's getting ready to be a window
Old
hole. I'm
Betsy.
telling you.
Old Betsy. Gotta put her out to pasture.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. She's gonna
My
make it.
camera is flipped. My camera's never flipped. What the heck?
See, it's doing crazy things.
I just realized.
It's doing crazy things. I saw that a bit ago. I thought you did that.
No.
Oh, whoops. There's that.
Interesting.
Just do what you're supposed to do already. What the
Hey,
heck?
Patty with a Y. She said, Maggie, your package will be there on Friday.
Hey,
I
Patty.
mailed
Oh,
it.
thank you.
I
Nice.
mailed it today, so sorry about the delay. Aw. That's so nice.
Well, you hope it be there on Friday with our mail delivery system. That's the other thing. Crazy thing.
Well,
So I
considering
don't know if
we-
there's if Louise is still there, but I looked at a product for $12 on Etsy, and it was from Canada, and it was $14 to ship it. I mean, little stuff, you guys,
Yep.
this big.
Yep. It's insane. Just
that-
insane.
Is that normal though?
It is now, sadly,
Oh,
with all the strikes and everything. I think they've just shot through the roof. I used to be able to get stuff from Ireland and over in the UK for pretty comparable to what we have, even if it's overseas. Now, you better sit down, take a cup of coffee, and belt yourself in before you look for shipping.
what
So
were you
make
going to
sure-
say, Mags?
I don't remember.
I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you drink water.
I'll stay in my lane. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay.
It was me that interrupted her.
I thought it was me.
No.
I have
You're fine.
absolutely no idea.
Oh, Mary. You
Oh,
too.
God.
Maggie, I love you, Maggie. You two are too funny to me.
Oh,
You're
Love
goodness.
you too,
too funny.
Shelley. Oh my God.
You guys make my day no matter where you two are at. You make my day. Just saying.
Well, when Patty sends me her little stuff, she doesn't realize how delighted I get. I'm having a day, or having a
Yep.
bad babysitting day, and it's like,
Yep.
oh my gosh, just make me laugh.
Yep, exactly. And it happens to hit at the right time. Do you notice that?
Yes, for
Yep.
sure.
Now you know. You all know why my kids don't want me driving. I think they're afraid I won't find my way home.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
I was just having a conversation with my daughter-in-law's mom. They were up, I think it was for Father's Day or something, and we're talking. She was asking me, how my arm was doing and that. And then I forget how it came about, but she said something about driving or something. And I said, yeah, I haven't gotten the okay to drive yet. And Alan's head pops up like, Mom, are you kidding me? You're never driving again.
Well, huh?
I said, oh, well, okay then.
Never got that memo either, did you?
No, didn't get the memo.
Oh my gosh, that makes me so.
I guess
Happy.
my son knows more than the doctor does.
Has he talked to your doctor?
No, I just saw him yesterday morning, the surgeon,
Just
and
asking.
I forgot to ask him if I
He comes out of the office
Oh,
after
yeah,
after
so
telling the
here's the good
doctor,
part.
just tell her she can drive.
I was
Here's the
thinking,
good part. In the mail.
tell her
I-
it's your idea. Tell her it's all your idea.
An extra 50 to you.
I get in the mail last week comes my birthday's at the end of July. So guess what comes in the mail?
Your license
My
renewal?
license renewal. And my son hands it to me and I go, don't worry, I'm just going to use it for identification.
And he said, I know.
And he just walks away.
Oh.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh gosh.
That's funny stuff. I don't care.
Hi,
who does.
Lisa.
They sometimes have no sense of
Lisa.
humor, these children of ours.
I'm so
Jane,
happy they're concerned about
mom-
our welfare.
My mom still drives, but she maps out how to get there and back home, only making right turns. That is priceless.
Kinda, yeah. I kind of understand.
Oh, and Becca, my mom does not drive.
Huh.
Did you fall asleep, Louise? She said, turned you on, but my head on the pillow and put my head on the pillow and was gone. I'd have to
Aw.
rewatch to see what I missed. Oh gosh.
think I'll do her separate.
That's gonna hide too much.
Anybody else crafting with us?
Drinking coffee with us. Careful.
I got the coffee part.
Ice water?
Well, yeah.
Anything?
Anything you can spit out at this point.
My gosh, you guys all got quiet all at once.
I know.
I'm hunting. I'm hunting.
I feel like y'all are like small children. When it gets too quiet too quick,
You
there's a
looking?
problem. Like, oh no, somebody's trying to think of something. We're in trouble.
Mhm. Could be. Could be. I'll set you over there for a minute.
All right, the test. Big test
Here
here.
we go. She's testing again.
I'm testing.
The water?
The water's actually not bad. I feel tries.
Come on in. The water's great.
Fine. Yep.
Oh, I don't trust that ever.
Nope. Only once. Only once.
No, I had 4 older brothers.
That'll do
I
it.
don't trust that.
I had one Henri younger one. Here, try this. Why? Because I think it'll be fun. Just try it. Mm-hmm.
See, I was that kid.
Yeah, I got in more trouble that way. Trust me. More trouble. And did I learn? Not very good. Not very good. Just saying.
However, I was like, you might want to be really careful. We should do this. You go first.
Yeah, that kind of that. Yeah, you and him would get along grand.
Yep. I'll
You are
catch
that
you.
kind of people.
Let me coach you so nobody gets hurt.
The only thing I didn't bite on, if you will, that he got me talked into was licking the end of a battery. No.
Oh my word.
I mean, he was ornery. Ornery. No, that doesn't even sound like a good idea on a bad day. No, no. You do it. No, I want you to do it. No.
My
no.
brothers used to catch bumblebees and tie a string to them
Oh my gosh.
and have them fly. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
like on a leash?
yeah, they would fly. Don't ask me
grief.
why. And other stuff too, but they
Lord.
wouldn't kill the bee. They would just kind
Right.
of have it as a pet for a couple
Oh my
hours.
gosh. Holy cow.
Sounds like boys to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
True blue had died in the wool.
Come on, let me buy a party.
Okay.
It wasn't a heavy string. It was like little tiny thin.
Right.
It's not
They
like
gotta
you can
be able to fly.
manipulate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta be able to
Yeah,
fly.
that's that was the fun part. I'm
Be on a
sure.
kite. Who would have thought?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Too bad they couldn't have caught a blue jay.
Oh yeah. I've been the one that was treated like that. You know what blue jays are really good about around here though?
Frozen flagpole.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. You know, of all the things, licking a battery, I feel like there's other things that could be way worse.
Probably. I'm just saying. Probably, but I probably did them too. That's the whole thing. You know what blue jays are really good for around here though? I found out. They will let
What's
you know if there's a snake around or if there's a hawk in the sky. They
Oh.
are absolutely great warners for that. They hate them. Hate them. They will raise such a ruckus until somebody goes out and looks and chases them off that they don't give up.
All right. All right. Here's one. Not bad,
Ooh.
huh?
Cool. I like
Nice.
that. I like
I
that a
could use
lot.
Good.
Pieces of it or something, if I wanted to.
Very
Not
pretty.
the whole thing.
So, not that
Yes.
I'm trying to be the favorite or anything,
Oh, here we go.
but
Yes, ma'am.
I was just gonna say, so like, if we're on your friend list, could we maybe get a copy of your new digital?
Right.
Yeah. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just saving it in 300 DPI. So I think
Ooh,
it printed fine. So
Nice.
absolutely.
If you,
Yes, please.
just scan it and save it as a JPEG and
Yeah.
toss it over here,
yes,
No
please.
problem.
or a
will.
PNG.
Yes, please.
I
Thank
will.
you.
Yeah, I'm not fussy.
Look at this yellow. Wouldn't that look pretty with the
Ooh,
Yeah.
yellow and blue of the digitals that you had?
absolutely.
the
I love
prints
yellow and
you
blue
had?
together. I think that's pretty. Nice. Nicely done. Am I the new favorite again? Just asking.
You're all my favorites. How about that?
Oh my gosh, now you sound like a mom.
Very diplomatic.
Right.
Very
Like a-
diplomatic.
Like
I'll
a
give you.
mom. My mother never said that. Well, she said it to my sister.
Oh, we got Mayor's tell-all. Here we go.
Now
And
we know
then-
why being the favorite is so important. Her sister was always the favorite.
Yep. Now we know. It's okay. We embrace it. It's okay.
I hate to untie that, but I want to untie it.
J-Max said
Gotta
those are
use it.
beautiful, Mayor.
They are
Oh,
pretty.
thanks.
Yes. I love how they're coming out. So cool.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Debbie. Enter at your own risk, dear.
Yeah, these girls are spicy today.
Hey, I come with a warning label. I'm okay with that.
You are one of us,
Yeah.
Patty. Just a reminder.
I'm just the one that gives the warning label. That's all.
No comment from Patty. She said, "Oh no, I'm not."
Oh, goodness. Where else can you have this kind of fun on a Tuesday? I ask.
That's right.
And not worry about sirens and handcuffs.
There you go. That's a good ad.
Hey, Debbie Epps.
Oh my gosh, I feel like Winnie the Pooh, this icky, sticky stuff. Not that we
there's
watch a lot of Winnie the Pooh, but I'm just saying.
There's a kid's song out on YouTube like that too. Icky Sticky Bubblegum.
Oh
Ugh.
my word.
Yes, guess what was stuck in my head when I got back from my granddaughter?
Yes. Oh.
And she loves it. So we listen to it a lot. A lot.
Aw.
But she is my love, so I'm gonna give.
Grandbabies tend to be that way.
They do. If I knew babies were going to be this much fun, grandbabies, I would have had them before I had my daughter, I think.
No kidding.
I would have been more prepared for my daughter, probably. just saying. She was an easy kid, but grandbabies are so much fun. You can leave them and
They
go home.
are.
Yep. You get to do all the things with them that you couldn't do with your own kids.
Yes, and then you just walk out the door and go, see ya. I'll be back
See
next
ya."
time. Get to buy all the fun stuff that you wouldn't do for your own, and
Mm-hmm.
Or that you did for your own and they just don't remember.
Yeah, that's my
They did all
favorite.
that.
Yeah.
You weren't like that with us when we were kids. That's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, heard that.
I just now agree with mine. I just go, yup. I think you
What
love
are you-
them more
what
than
are you
you
gonna
love
do about
us.
it?
Yup.
Yep.
If that's what you need to hear today, then that's what we'll go with. Okay.
I've just learned to appreciate them so much. Let's see.
I saw a thing that said loving your grandkids is like revisiting your own kids' childhood. I
Yeah,
think there's a truth to that.
I think there is too. That makes perfect sense to me.
Yep.
It does.
I was like, yep, that's it.
That'd be some truth.
Except the mature version of you gets to enjoy the child version of your kids again.
Yes. Not as caught up in the rat race of everything else.
Uh-huh.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
And then you try to explain that to the adult parent children, and they just look at
Yes.
you like, sure, sounds like a cop-out. Okay.
You'll see. You'll see.
You'll see.
Yep.
J-Max said, don't you wonder if kids really remember their childhood correctly?
They don't.
I think it's
No.
their version.
Yeah, it is. It's their child version. Their little brains
Right.
don't work like ours.
Right. Exactly.
So,
And some of the things that we thought was important back then it's not even a blip on the radar.
well, and nothing was ever as like, oh my gosh, if you give a kid a spanking, they act like you beat them half to death.
Yep. But they
I'm
don't
like-
remember it later.
I'm like, holy moly.
Well, all I remember is I'm from a generation where this is going to hurt me more
More
than
than
it's
it
gonna hurt you. And it's a lie.
And I
It's
don't think that's true at
much of a
all.
lie. No,
I
it's a lie.
I don't think that's true at all. I think it hurt
Or
pretty
I'll
doggone
give you
bad.
something to cry about. Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that always helps me shut up. Uh-huh.
You know, there's a stamp from years and years ago, a wood stamp, all the mom sayings and then all the dad sayings. It was hilarious because it was so true about my mom. So true. Like, I've heard that one. Must have been a standard operating thing. It must have been a handbook. I don't know.
Oh, goodness.
I don't remember ever being spanked as a child.
I remember 3 times.
I don't.
3 times.
Evidently, once was enough.
Well,
I was never spanked, but one time my mom slapped me across the face for
oh,
sticking my tongue out at her.
oh, that'll do it.
I was just going to say, my mom was a slapper and a hair puller. She'd reach around and grab those
Oh.
short hairs on the nape of your neck.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ouch.
no.
Well, I tried to protect myself while having a fork in my hand, and it punctured my mouth.
Oh,
Oh my
that
God.
backfired.
I mean, just don't try to hit me when somebody's got a fork in the air. I mean, that's my takeaway.
There might be a
Kinda not
lesson
my
there.
fault.
There's a lesson, right?
There's the lesson there. Yeah.
Yes, there is. Don't do it.
Yeah, I was such a daddy's girl. All he had to do was snap his fingers, and I would be like, okay. And then as I got older, like, I didn't even need this. Like, we could have a whole conversation without saying a word. It was crazy.
Eyeballs.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a thing, man. It's a thing. My mom could shoot me a look across the room and is like, okay.
Yeah, some of my kids can read that vocabulary and some cannot.
Or they choose not to. Go ahead. This will be fun.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, now they're adults and they're responsible for their own behavior. So I'm like, whatever.
Uh-huh.
You don't reflect on me unless I choose to let you. So knock your socks off.
There you go. Once you bring it to my doorstep, you better be hanging on, though. Fair warning. I don't care who you are. Friend, family, foe. That's how it goes.
Right.
Mm. Yay. Okay. Now what are we doing?
How you doing over there, Mags? You got a topper done?
I do.
Yeah. Right. Listen to her. She's so excited.
Let me see. Let's see.
Oh,
that's,
that's
pretty.
pretty.
That's the clone bottle one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that little touch of black in there. It just sets it off, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes.
That's
it's very
so
And there's
pretty.
just pink. I did it all pink and white. I don't have any gray. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to remedy that.
Gray lace, you mean?
Or applique, nothing like
I don't have
with
any gray appliques. I might have some.
But yeah,
I'm
I don't have any late trims or
look.
laces with
I'll
gray
look.
either.
I might have some. I'm not sure. I have such an array.
That's very pretty, Maggie.
It is
Thank
very
you.
pretty. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I love these prints, Patty.
I do too.
I'm gonna
They
do
turned out
this one
so
next.
nice.
I don't know. I like watching them come to life when you guys use them.
Yes, it's fun to see them at the sale, but then when you see what everybody else does, that's just amazing to me.
So we're on you, Shelly. You're doing a lace background.
Lace masterboard, and then I'll
Okay.
see what I'm going to turn it into later for sure.
Awesome.
Yes. Trying to make these
Awesome,
kind of
awesome.
antique-y looking, sort of.
Yes. Nice. And
Thank
Patty sewing.
Patty's still just sewing.
Okay.
I feel like Dory. I'm just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Yes, I would like to know how to do that and then never do it again.
Like,
I'd like
swimming
to
and
know-
not
I'd
do it
like
again,
to
that
know-
means you drown, girl. That's what that means.
I'd like to learn it and then forget how later. That's pretty much.
Oh,
me,
I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I swim like a rock. Yep. Never learned. Pretty sure it ain't gonna happen this late in the life, but don't throw me overboard because we don't know. But out of necessity is the only thing I can see that I'm gonna learn how to swim. And I ain't going boating anytime soon.
Oh, I never
Put the
thought of
make
that,
life
Debbie.
jacket or you'll be fine.
Gray dye.
I have some gray dye though. It's a long trip. Yeah.
Meg, do you have any of your lilac-y ones that would lend itself toward gray?
Yeah, it's possible. I just have to look. That's true, Patty. I probably would.
I need to go down there.
Okay.
Aw.
Who's that?
What?
Who was that?
Come here and say hi to Maggie and Mary. Say hi,
Hi,
Maggie.
Maggie. Hi, Mel.
Hi.
Hi,
Say hi.
baby.
Honey.
Hey,
Aw.
Hi, Shelly.
Hi, Tay.
There you go.
How are you?
Aw.
Aw.
All right, go on downstairs now. Good job.
Oh my
Got it?
goodness.
Is that
how
Marley?
cute is that?
Malcolm.
Hi, sweet baby.
Malcolm?
Yep.
Aw.
Aw.
You got it, or do you need me to help you?
You need to help me.
Okay. I'm gonna mute for a second. I'll be right back.
Wait, your pa-
He's so cute.
Yes.
Oh my
I love those little voices like that.
Yes.
So adorable.
I remember when Rosie brought him home from the hospital,
Oh gosh.
and it's been so much fun to see him
Grow up.
growing.
Yes.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yes. It's crazy how fast it happens though, isn't it?
Yep.
Ow. It's like it flashes right before your eyes. Yay, that's number 2. Woohoo.
Where are my trims?
Well, let's see what we're going to do with this guy. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's do this.
Up. J Mac and Debbie are going to be like Thelma and Louise.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde's already taken over here in this department. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're the ones robbing banks. You guys can have the fun.
Just no driving off of cliffs, okay?
Yeah, we may meet up on some road
Whoops, sorry.
somewhere. Yep.
Do you get like town alerts for like if somebody goes missing or?
Yes.
Yeah, I just got
I
one.
turn that off.
Actually, on my phone is what I get it on, if anything, usually.
A man with Alzheimer's is missing in our
Oh.
town.
In this
there.
heat, that's not good. Oy.
I know my dad had Alzheimer's for several years and he kept wanting to go home, but home was where we used to live, like, you know,
Aw.
Yep.
40 years ago. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
And
It's
he
sad
tried
how
to-
that happens to their
He'd start
brain.
walking, he'd go out the door and I'd say, "Where you going, Dad?"
Home.
"I'm going home."
Yep.
So then I'd walk with him until I said, "Okay, let's go. Let's try this way." And we'd end up back at, their house.
Yep. Yep. That's such a sad, sad disease. It just robs them of everything. Oh, she's back. That was a pretty heavy hum.
I've made a knot.
And you didn't want to? Or,
Correct.
you know what they say, tie a knot in it and hang on.
I'm just saying. Oh, that's what I did. I split a thread that I wasn't supposed to. Okay. I was like, what the heck is going on here? There we go. Much better.
No, I don't think I need that.
You guys are just entirely too talkative, I gotta say. These crazy
Well,
long silences are weird.
Contemplating.
Is it wrong that I'm already wondering what we're having for dinner?
No, that's typical.
I'm like,
Like I said, I thought I heard tacos earlier, so there is that. Now you got me
Jim
hungry
cooked
for
some-
tacos.
Jim cooked some chicken breasts last night on the grill to have them ready.
Ooh,
And
yummy.
yeah, this morning he's like, so do you want to do chicken Alfredo? And I was like,
Yes,
I don't know. I feel like chicken Alfredo is like a lot when it's not like this. I feel like quesadillas would be better.
Oh,
Or chicken tacos.
yeah, tacos. See, tacos.
See?
It's Taco Tuesday, people.
Yeah. I feel like I love a good quesadilla though.
I do too. It's
Or
done right.
fajitas. Ugh.
My son makes good chicken enchiladas.
Yeah. Oh my
Now
gosh.
those
Now
are
you're
good.
talking.
Yeah.
Yes.
The best enchiladas we have is when he smokes a brisket
Oh,
and then you use that in your enchiladas.
Yes.
Holy moly.
yummy.
It's good stuff.
Yes. Do you guys all like pork chili on things or no?
Excuse me?
Do you like
What?
it's
Pork
English
chili?
Pork chili, yes.
What's
It's a thing. It's a thing out here. It's usually very, very spicy, and I love it. It's like a sauce made with little pork pieces in it, and all the
Yeah,
seasoning.
I
Oh,
can't do spicy, unfortunately.
I'd have to do a hard pass. That sounds weird.
it's
Hi,
so
John.
good. It
John is
so
saying hi to
good.
you, Mayor.
Oh, hello, John.
Hey, John.
Hello, husband.
I'd say that, but that wouldn't be true. I'm just gonna say hi, John. Might
Aw.
throw him for a loop. De-loop.
We're starving, Cheryl.
Apparently, that's all we're talking about is food. It's okay.
Yeah, our conversations always get to food, don't
They
they?
do. They do.
I don't think that's a bad thing.
I don't think
No.
so either. I actually made chicken roll-ups the other night.
Nice.
I have grilled chicken breast, and I just put it in a tortilla and with some lettuce and mayonnaise, or actually Miracle Whip. It was so good.
Are you a Miracle Whip person? I
Yep.
feel like you're either Miracle Whip or mayo.
Mayonnaise goes on my hair. Miracle Whip goes on my sandwiches. Yep.
Oh my word.
Sorry, but that's how it works. Yep.
Oh
No.
my God.
No.
Yep.
Mayo all day.
Yeah.
No. On my hair.
Miracle Whip is for making salad dressing, and that's it.
Well, okay.
Well, when I,
I
was
used to
young,
put
they
Miracle
used
Whip
to-
on potato salad. and
Gross.
Hellmann's on macaroni salad.
Ooh.
No.
But now I don't
Okay.
like, after years, I bought a jar of Miracle Whip because I used to make it with tuna fish and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't
Yep.
like it anymore.
Yeah.
Good job.
Taste change. Yep. Taste change.
We make a lot of our own when, like, especially this time of year when the chickens are prolific. But now that it's getting hot, they'll probably slow down a bit.
It's even too hot for the chicken.
I'm telling you, man,
Right?
they've been going gangbusters this spring. It's crazy.
That's good.
It is great because I've got all the ones
Yes.
put away for winter time. So
Yep. Exactly. That is good.
don't have to run the lights. They can have the winter off.
Yep.
Fantabulous.
That's a
Oh
win-win.
my. Wow, look at you.
Do you want it here or there?
There's good. I'll reach it. Thank you.
What'd she make you?
I have grilled cheese and a bowl of fruit.
Oatmeal.
Nice.
Ooh. Well done.
I
Wow.
know.
Delivered to you.
I know.
Delivery. Yeah,
Yeah.
delivery, man. You can't beat that.
Makes me a little nervous. I'm like,
They delivered to her.
What'd you do that makes you do? What did you do that makes you nervous now?
oh, it's not the what did I do? It's the what she did.
Ah, okay.
And it's never Rosie is like she's like her mom in that aspect. Like we go for brownie points. Like
Ah.
we fill a bank with brownie points. So I'm like, wonder what the next what is your request gonna be?
Yep. Butter her up first before you
Yep.
go in for the kill.
Oh yeah. She and I have a running piggy bank of brownie points. We do.
Oh, that's funny. I love it.
And it's kind of our running joke. So
How fun.
Mag, she can never talk about your cake again, sandwich and fruit.
That's right. Good catch. Good
Oh,
catch.
that's funny.
yes, I can because I was starving and we discussed it ahead of time. Like it had been a crazy day and I didn't get dinner. And I was like, I'm so hungry, blah, blah. And then we start the live and I'm busy over here just working, right? Like just slaving away for you guys. And she's over there eating cake. Like seriously.
Oh, quick, get the
Let them
violin out.
Let them
And
eat cake.
chocolate cake to boot. I was like, oh,
And then she had to tell you about it too, huh?
yeah. With like, oh no, I'm eating cake. I'm like,
Well, if you're
wow.
gonna do
I
it,
never
make sure
know.
it's chocolate, right?
I never know if you can hear me munching because sometimes Mia goes, "Did you just yawn?"
I know.
Number one, I am not that snotty. Okay, that tone was far
I
too
didn't mean for it
snotty.
to come out snobby now. Mia.
Are you eating cake?
Oh boy. Favorites
No,
are
but I
dropping
think-
around here like flies.
I think I asked you a question and you answered while you're eating cake. So I don't mean to call you out on it. I don't know why I did that.
Well, that is calling me out on it. Otherwise,
No, I know. I don't know why I did that. Like, why did I? Did you just yawn? I don't know, because I heard a funny noise and I'm like, what is that?
It's kind of like when she sneezes. You're kind of like, wait, what was that?
What sneeze?
Oh, now that she's got the cutest sneeze.
She
I'm
does,
sorry.
but you have to like ask, like,
What
that-
sneeze? That's like a mouse sneezing in the corner when she does it.
I
mhm.
know. And not
Are
even
you
a
all
mouse.
done
like-
now?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I figured if I was gonna dive to the bottom of the favorites, I'd make a big nosedive on it. Sorry. I'm gonna dive right on in there.
Oh
Oh,
my word.
careful. Mare's gonna get the giggles now and she won't be able to function.
She's just so cute. Oh. Nobody gets offended by saying you've got the cutest little sneeze. No, I mean I
Well,
get stuff like, wow, you have to sound like a horse, you know. They don't call me mayor for nothing.
oh, ow.
Oh, it was so dainty and so
It
so
was.
feminine.
She just, yeah, it's just so cute. That's why I say, what sneeze? It sounds like so dainty, like a little old lady sitting in the corner.
So,
with a
Maggie,
hanky.
the answer to your question is no, they're not done yet.
Right.
Okay, I'm done now. I'll stop.
All right.
Sorry. I'll quit.
Oh.
I'll quit.
Oh, goodness.
It wasn't meant to be offensive. It's cute. It's just cute.
Just cute.
At least you can sneeze. There's that. I get a sneeze and I go, "Eek," and it sticks. It's frustrating. My daughter's always saying, "Let it out." I can't. This is all the farther it goes, people. That's it. That's it.
Oh.
If I get a full sneeze out, I feel pretty doggone proud of myself.
Debbie says Mexican food is a staple here in Texas, along with barbecue.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it's going to be hot there.
Ugh, no, thank you.
Cheryl
think
thought
they
she
don't
was
always
muted
go for
on
this.
Saturday in the market, and she sneezed like a gorilla. I don't remember hearing that.
How do gorillas sneeze exactly?
Right?
I've never heard that. I didn't remember hearing anything like that, Cheryl. So you're safe.
No, I don't remember hearing
I don't
either.
remember that either. So I'm curious. How does that
It
happen?
might have been when she didn't realize she was booted out.
Could be.
Oh, right.
That would make sense. I certainly don't remember that.
Oh, that would have gone better.
I think everybody's internet was great last night, though.
Mm-hmm.
It worked really well.
Yeah.
Seemed to.
Amen. Finally. It's all that threatening behind the scenes we did.
Oh, Becca says she remembers, and Mayor said, "Bless you." Or
Oh, I
something.
said bless you. Oh, I was actually not rude for a change.
When are you
Cheryl
rude?
said, "Well, Mayor, you said excuse you."
Excuse you.
Oh.
No, I said bless you, honey.
I think I do remember that, but I don't remember when she actually sneezed, though.
I don't
I
think it
didn't
was
think-
that loud. I think that's
No,
what
I
I
don't
don't
think
I
so
don't think
either.
so either. I think
Yeah.
it's no. If it was that uneventful, it couldn't have been that bad.
No.
Around this group,
I feel like it's another shining example of we're harder on ourselves than anybody else is.
Right.
Mhm.
Yes.
for
Yes,
sure.
that is true.
Oops, shoot.
That is incredibly true. Oh, come here, you. Whoop.
Oh, she said she listened to the replay and it was loud.
Okay, you win. It sounded like
All
a
right.
girl.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with her.
Yeah. And Joanne said, I remember that too.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, we were all
So it
focused on
It
something.
was a
else.
memorable sneeze.
All
Okay.
right.
Memorable.
Clearly, we were focused somewhere else. Where do you want to
All
go?
right. I have to go look for a little trim.
Are you going to get cake?
What?
I said, are you going to get
What'd you
cake?
say?
Are you going to get cake? I won't stutter. I'll repeat it.
Mm,
If you're getting cake, bring it back, girl.
No,
Oh,
I
darn.
haven't had lunch yet.
And that makes a difference. How? Don't
Well,
you cake first?
I wouldn't eat a piece of cake before I'd have lunch.
Oh, we need to
What?
talk. We need to talk.
Always dessert first. There may not be room
Always.
after.
Always, so you have room.
or if you die from the food, at least you had something good.
You
There
can
you
buy happy. Priorities, Maggie. Priorities.
So poor Gokata is just laughing. She's just laughing.
I told you.
I
It comes with
know.
a warning label.
We're all a little crazy here. It's not a
Yeah.
contest, though. So
Amen. Heck no, there's plenty of room. Hey, they embraced me. That says something. Not quite sure what, but it says something.
Becca says cake is lunch.
There you
See?
go.
That girl, no, I'm telling you. Follow our lead. Follow us. We'll teach you how to do it.
All right, second one's done.
Nice.
Nice.
There you have it. Okay, you guys work away. I'm gonna.
is that a Coptic stitch?
Nope, it's the French something or other.
Oh, okay.
Have you not eaten your sandwich and soup?
What?
Have you not eaten your sandwich and soup?
Well, Maggie, I was sewing. I can't sew and eat.
Oh, I thought you could multitask.
Not like that, man.
That's some talent.
Grilled cheese is to be savored. I love a grilled cheese.
I think she said that the other day, too.
I could have grilled cheese every day.
I think you said that the other day, too.
At least I'm consistent.
Yeah, there is that. No guesswork there, girl.
So I'm going to mute.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
she
heard
doesn't
that.
want any of us calling her out for chewing too loud.
It's very crunchy. Yes, I'm going to mute.
I heard that.
Okay.
She knows us
She
too
doesn't
well.
want to share. She just doesn't want to share. That's all. It's okay.
How do I do this?
Yay. All right, darling. Let's see what you got for me. Fingers are getting so sticky I can't let go.
We've got 19 people in here. That's
Woohoo.
good.
Nice.
Give me a thumbs up, guys, on the video
Yes,
or on the
absolutely.
live.
Please.
It helps
Thank you.
for it
Yes,
to be
it does.
seen.
And their stupid algorithms that keeps changing. It's like I
Yeah.
can't second guess some of their stuff. It's like just stop.
Yeah.
Stop doing the sillies.
Yeah, there was some name for it, J Mac.
Yeah, she's gonna She's going to enlighten us in a non-tutorial again coming up. You know, one of those.
One of those.
One of those. One of my favorites.
Not a tutorial.
Not a tutorial. Yes,
You
those.
learn absolutely nothing.
That's all up to you, I guess.
And take notes.
And take notes. There you go. And take notes.
French link stitch, or there's a French twist link.
Ooh, nice.
That sounds,
That sounds kind of different. Kind
yeah.
of cool. I love learning the different stitches now that I'm starting to stitch things up again, you know? Like hand stitch things.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's probably just the change thing. I'm just so comfortable with the pamphlet stitch that I
Right.
don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't see me really
well, it's
changing
like a-
it, but I so appreciate what she does. It to me it
Right.
gets confusing in my head. I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Well, and if you've done that stitch for so long, I think that's some of it too, because then you kind of revert back to that because you're used to doing it.
Yeah, and I like it, you know.
Right.
But
It's
I like
simple.
the look of that stitch
Yes.
that she does.
Yes.
It's really
But like the
nice.
3 pull, you know, you can whip those out in no time at all. The 5, that takes a little
The
more thinking
5
on my
takes a
part.
little more work,
Yeah,
but I did make it in my last one of the
Nice.
journals I'm currently making. I did a 5. I do
Wow.
like it. I like that
I just
look.
like it for a change. You know what I mean? So you can
Yeah.
switch it up once in a while.
Oh, that won't get the date in there.
But I say if you find something you like, stay with it. You know? That way you don't have to overthink. Overthinking is the bane of my existence sometimes. Good grief.
Yeah, you and me both.
Gosh, it stops me in my tracks so many times. I don't like it. It's a crazy level I don't need.
Here, that'll put it on there. Yeah, Lucy always knows the name. You're right.
Oh, that's good. Of course you would.
Yeah, we've got so many people that's so knowledgeable in things. I
Yes.
love
Yeah,
that.
Lucy's like an encyclopedia.
Man,
She is. She's got a lot of knowledge.
seriously. She does.
Always good to know people like that.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
I agree.
Oh.
I agree. And they're usually very, very, very helpful and willing to share that information, you know? It's not like this
Right.
big top secret thing you gotta figure out on your own. That's the other thing.
Now for the color.
Yay, number 3's almost done. What you gonna put in there? I don't know. I don't want that in there. Let me see. Let's see.
It'll go good with that.
You almost fit. Almost fit.
Where are you, Lucy? We're giving you compliments.
That's right. Maybe she's at work.
Did you get your trim, Maggie?
I actually had one on the table, so I
Oh,
decided
okay.
to use. So, yep.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, number 3 done. Yay! I'm so tickled.
Nice.
Yes, progress. I love it. Okay, that can go dry.
What? I'm putting on the end.
Hey, Mayor,
Yes.
can I be a
Yes.
brat and ask you to scooch your work? There you go, scooch. There.
Hmm.
So we can actually watch what you're doing.
Yeah, why don't you put on you, Mayor?
Yeah.
Why don't I not? There's an idea. It's just making
Come
this.
on.
Let me see how the other one turned
That's coming out nice.
Ooh,
Ooh, I think
I
have to
like
adjust
that.
the
Yeah,
color in
that's
that.
turned out really nice.
All right, that one didn't work.
Cool.
Thanks. And I'm using wax paper, so that's working. I can lift it off
Wax
pretty
paper
easily.
for, what do you mean?
Because it's temporary and I'm using the temporary glue, so I can scan
Right.
it and still lift it back off.
So you're gluing it to wax paper?
Well, yeah, it's just a temporary,
Oh,
just to hold it
right.
down.
I was
So
just
I
trying to
can
understand
scan
if
it.
that's what you're gluing it to.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's slick. Hey, smart girl. That's slick. Who'da thunk? Not me.
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'da thunk it? I like it.
All right. Let's go back to this one. Maybe that. You know what's really weird is you know how there's a normal and a best for like quality of printing when you're printing something?
Yes.
My normal works better than my best.
You know what I was
Isn't that-
reading about that? It actually said
Yeah.
to use that instead of the high. You'll get a better quality.
Yeah, I don't have high.
Yeah, because
That's
that
not
way
one
it
of my
prints out.
options.
It prints out slower, is what they're saying. So it has a chance to land on the paper. Maybe I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, I just
So I switched everything back to standard.
yeah, my setting would be normal. Yeah, I just
Right.
it's man,
It's
live
kinda-
and learn, you know.
What the heck is the high on there for? Then she asks. I don't know.
I struggled so long, and I don't want to say it too loud because my printer is hearing me. It's right over
Ears.
there.
You have ears, yes.
It didn't work for a while, and I just started getting it to work. So
And you know what? I've noticed a difference between. I've got two different eco tanks, two different brands, because I wanted to test things out. And my Canon, I don't know why. I don't know if I need to factory reset it again. I don't know. But my Canon does not print out like the coffee dyed, tea dyed, the browns, like this or whatever. It would not print it out true to color. It'd be more yellow or it'd be more off. But my
Oh,
Epson does wonderful.
I
for
have
that.
an Epson
Yep.
Eco one. Yeah.
And I have to empty that and trade out that back cartridge and stuff because it quit working on me. So I figured out that's what it was. Remember, I'm
Oh,
not your techie girl.
Yeah, Joanne said that she thinks there's a problem with the internet today.
Ooh.
Oh.
Joyce and I have both had problems staying on.
Oh, that's so bad. I'm so sorry. That's so frustrating. I feel you.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an outage or something, or the weather's causing it too. Possible, depending on what's going on in your area.
Highly possible.
Yeah, so that's on my next list of things I don't want to tackle, but I have to because it's going to make me want to throw something else through a window. Hopefully it'll be easy and I can just swap them out and it won't cause me all
It's
kinds of grief
super
like I think
easy.
it's going to.
Super duper
Well,
easy. Go to
that's what it says,
Amazon.
but
Yeah, it's super
I
easy.
already got the cartridge and everything. It's ready to go, but I just know I'm going to get covered in ink before this is all
No, you're not.
over.
Mine doesn't.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay,
It's
good.
insanely easy. You're going to be like, oh, I should have just done this already.
Well, yeah, because that box has been sitting here for a week.
Yeah, no, just do it. Super
Okay.
easy.
Well, I couldn't really see going on Saturday and having a sale and having you know what I mean?
Yep.
That would not be, I don't like explaining myself, but it would have been fun, but I don't want to touch things after I get all ink-pied.
Yeah, don't overthink that one. Don't make it.
Okay.
It's
Thank you.
not hard unless it's not hard unless you make it hard.
Well,
Yeah.
have you met me? That's
I'm just saying. I'm
that's
just saying.
that's probably what the deal is. It's probably me. I know me. I always make everything harder than it needs to be.
It's literally 2 screws, remove one, put one in, and they even send you a little driver thingy dingy. You don't even have to go look for a screwdriver.
Oh, yay. I was wondering about that too, because I saw what I needed to do. I'm like, oh boy.
Yep.
Okay.
Hi, Roseanne.
That's a whole thing.
Having major
Hello.
solar flares. That's why the internet is spotty.
I
Oh,
wondered.
that makes sense.
I wondered.
Hello, welcome in. That makes sense. Thank you for that. That explains. That explains some things.
Oh, don't be scared of your Epson. I love my Epson.
I actually do too. I really like it. But when it acted like it was on its last leg, that's what made me go this other way. And I thought, well, we'll give that a shot and we'll do some comparison thing. And that's what I've learned.
Right?
So I don't know if I need to.
Sandy, which one do you have? Right, Penny? I love mine.
So, Patty, would I have to reset that to back to factory settings on my Canon to make it change that color on the coffee just like I need to? Or,
Can I just tell you, I've never reset a printer to factory settings.
okay. So, change the settings on the inside of it somehow?
Why do you need to change the settings?
Because it's not coming out like true coffee colored. It's coming out weird, like yellowish. It's not really, the browns aren't brown.
So you have other settings to mess with. I would mess with the other settings before I started changing all of that.
See, that's where I was afraid to do that.
Are your ink levels all the way up?
Yes, ma'am. That was the first thing I checked.
Did you do a cleaning with the print cartridge thing?
I did not.
Try that first.
I was scared to do any of that. So,
well,
okay.
yeah. I mean, it's just a setting, right? You
Okay.
just have to push the
True.
button, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they make them for a reason. They always tell me I can't break a computer, but, well, there is that. Again,
Yeah.
have you met me?
Just start using that thing. Get familiar with it. I love my Epson.
Yeah, mine still comes out funky sometimes, Shelly. But
Is it
I've
the
been
levels of your ink, you think, or is it just
well, I did that. That helped some.
Okay.
Finding the right paper helps some, but there's
I've-
still
I've gotta-
certain images. It
Yeah,
seems
maybe-
like,
okay.
that come out weird.
yeah? Because
And
I've got a
while
ton of
others
paper.
come out fine, you know.
I've tried all kinds of paper in that one, and my Epson is like the workhorse of the century. And it's like I can just put it in and go to town, and things come out beautifully. And I'm like, oh, I can't break this guy. So, okay, I'll clean it out so I have it as a backup again, because I love running two printers at the same time because I run cardstock on one and I run lightweight paper on the other one a lot. But I want them to match up with the colors, at least as close as possible as they can.
If you want them to be a better match in colors, then you should have two of the same printers.
Okay. That was going to be the next thing I was wondering about because they're set up differently. Okay. Yeah, well, that'll be the next near future expensive purchase, I'm sure. First things first. Because I don't need another window in this house. Just saying. I really don't. I can make one, but I really don't.
Like this one's okay, but you see how the picture came out more. It didn't
No,
come out
hold
as
it up.
clear.
Hold it up.
It didn't come out as clear.
Hmm.
So I think I'm just
Looks
going to
clear to
change
me.
out.
It
I'm
does
just
look
gonna-
clear.
Yeah,
Bring
it's,
it toward
blur-
Leave here.
it's kind of blurry in the print.
It's not the
Wait,
print
let me-
itself, though.
No, it's a very
Okay.
clear. I think it's just depending on this, so I'm gonna have to change this out because everything else is pretty accurate
Okay.
color wise, you
Huh.
know.
You got to keep in mind those cabinet cards have a glossy finish. So when you're scanning those, the light from your scanner bed, right, it bounces off of those.
Oh, okay.
So you got to keep that in mind when you're scanning old cabinet cards.
Okay.
Maybe sacrifice one of your least favorite ones and put a matte medium over it and see if you can dim back some of that glossiness. so it's not so reflective, because that's where that glare is coming from. That's where the fuzziness is glare, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I'm going to send you something, Mara, in your package. Okay. It's
Okay.
it's a
I'd be
it's-
scared.
no, it's a small bottle of stuff, and I can't remember who puts it out. And it's to knock glossy back. You just
Well, I do have a matte medium that I put on there. You know, it's a clear gesso.
this is made specifically for photos like that, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one.
And it's just a small bottle, but I've got 3 of them, and I don't need 3, so I don't
Well,
think.
thank you.
So I will send that, and you try that and see if that helps at all. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
Thanks.
You can
Thank
be the guinea pig on it. Our tester product. There you go.
Oh boy.
Tester product Tuesday. You can do this. I have faith. Tell us what you really think. I
Oh,
have faith
boy.
in that.
That can be dangerous.
But it's honest, right?
Yeah, for sure.
See? Okay. That's what we're looking for. Well, that's what I look for. Yep. That'll work.
Isn't she pretty for the old
Yes.
pictures? She's like,
Is that
there
that
it
same
goes.
woman in that other picture?
No, but she's
Oh,
so pretty, isn't she?
looks
Like
it. Yeah. It
she's
looks-
not smiling, but she's got like a smiley look on her face.
She's got a warm face. Yeah.
She's smiling with her eyes.
Yes. Not snarky like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Me over here in my corner. Sorry.
Why'd it get so quiet?
They ran off. I ran them off. Maybe.
I
Maybe.
hear birds.
Yes. They're the little ones. They're having a good time out there because nobody's out there bothering them. The big mean ones left again.
I hope you guys can't hear my air conditioner in the back. It literally has not stopped running.
I can't believe you guys can hear the birds out mine. I have the background
Well,
noise.
they
thing
could a
shut.
while
hearing
ago.
that. I really
Yeah,
like
that is
hearing that.
nice.
All right, Missy, I think I'm going to hop out. Mara's going to be awake here pretty soon, and I want to get a couple things done before she's up.
All right. Well, thanks for
Okay.
playing along.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks for having me.
thanks
you guys
for
in the
coming.
chat, I'll have a good day. Shelly and Mare and Mags, I'll catch up with you guys later.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
Wow. 1847, Sandy's farmhouse was built.
Nice. That's awesome.
There is a nest of sparrows in the wall.
Oh, well, better than snakes, I guess, but wow.
A nest of sparrows. Wow.
That's got to sound kind of odd and no, thank you. I'd be thinking I got bats in the belfry or something. No, thank you. Nope.
They'll leave when it's time to leave the nest. Right?
But aren't they the ones that come back and keep rebuilding the same nest over and over, or keep using the same nest over and over and over?
I
Oh,
don't
do
know.
they?
I think so. I think that's them. I could be wrong.
I just know when I lived a long time ago when my kids were small, I lived in a farmhouse, the old house, and we had friends over, bonfire and all that. And then they left, and I was going upstairs with the kids to put them to bed and stuff. And I see in the corner up by the window was this black thing, and I'm getting closer, and I'm like, what is that? And it was a bat
Oh,
inside my house, and I'm like,
no.
no, so they,
No.
they were, our friends were goofing with us. They put, a
Right.
stuffed animal up there or something. Like I didn't think it could happen, and sure enough, it was a bat. So
Ugh.
yeah,
Yeah, I told you about the bat that got
Nope.
in my daughter's closet from the
No.
there was a little
Gosh.
hole in the roof, and it came down at like she was sound asleep. It came down
Oh, nope.
right onto her. And
Nope. Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
my
I'd be
goodness.
son
scarred
went
for
over
life.
and my son went over, was able to get it in a towel and put it outside.
Yeah.
Ugh.
My husband and my son got it to go into a
Yeah.
pillowcase and then took
Ooh.
it outside and released it. They're actually really good for farms. They eat
They
all
are.
the bugs
They're
and
great, but yeah, they don't.
mosquitoes.
Not on me. Nope. Nope. I'd be
Yeah,
scarred
I
for life.
know. Well, it
Nope.
was I looked by because we had an attic door, in the ceiling, and because we had a windstorm, I didn't know it. It had moved that door a
Oh,
little
sure.
open,
Yep.
Penny, these are all my originals. Yep, these are original documents
Aren't they awesome?
because I couldn't use, obviously, if I'm making some kind of digital from it, I have to use my own originals. So, yep.
Aren't they?
Yeah, they made
awesome?
my daughter get a series of rabies shots just in case.
Oh gosh.
Oh, wow.
That,
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have to pass.
Ugh.
I would be scarred for life. I promise. I can put up with a lot of things, but critters on me when they're not.
Yeah, I know.
Not when they're supposed to be the outside ones. Nope. I'm afraid I would have been making a window through my wall, trying to get out of there. Ugh.
You love them. You love bats, Sandy. I just think it's just so cool that all these animals have such a. Oh, are you talking about this? I thought you was talking about the bats.
I think
Um,
animals are
oh,
great as long as they
thank
stay in their own environment, man. Don't come into mine. I don't come to
Oh,
yours.
she said they drive the barn cats up the wall, swooping around under the
Yep. I bet.
yard at night.
'Cause they think it's
Oh,
something to play with. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, no. Hard pass. Nope.
Well, this
Stay in the
one turned
barns.
out a little better, huh? Look at this one
Yeah,
with this
oh, I
lady.
like
Maybe it was
that.
just
Nice.
that picture.
She just sits there. She looks so elegant and just so refined, and
Yeah, I love having pictures that have like their full outfits
yes,
on. You know what I mean? Instead
yes,
of just like that, because
it helps you identify the era too. I like that.
and yeah, the furniture behind
Yep.
it. Yeah,
Hi,
I'm
Kat.
happy with that.
I think that's very nice. Very nice.
I keep forgetting
Thank
to look
you.
at chat.
Oh, hi, Kat.
She said bats are actually very docile.
That cat, I did not know that. I guess if you roll anything up, it's going to get angry, I suppose. I get that. Don't do
Yeah,
it.
and plus they would just be flying around,
Well, yeah, because, you think of all kinds of things that they can get into and your mind runs amok then.
Right? And they don't like I was gonna get a bat house when I lived in the woods a few years ago, but they don't like that. They have to have fields and stuff like that because certain birds like turkey vultures, which we had a lot of, and we
Oh.
had a lot of,
Huh.
eagle type things and stuff. And
Right.
they would sit out. They sit out in the trees waiting for the bats. They actually learn their pattern.
I didn't
And
know.
they'll
That's smart.
wait
I did
for
not
the
know that.
bats to fly out, and
Wow.
then they get them. Yeah. So they
Wow.
do like fields and farms and all that because
The
there's
open
more.
areas so they don't have, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
That makes
Right.
sense. I did not know that, Lisa.
I didn't either.
Huh. I
Oh,
did
it's
not know that
illegal
either,
to
Kat.
kill bats. Oh,
I
well,
didn't.
yeah. I
See,
wouldn't kill them. I think they're great.
no, not that I'd kill them on purpose, but man, you come at me in the middle of my house, I'm probably gonna be coming out swinging.
Yeah, that's a little different. Did you ever see that? What's that movie with John Candy and Dan Aykroyd?
Yes.
It
yes.
was what was it called again? I can't think of it. And they had the bat. Oh,
that would be
was so
me.
funny.
I'm
It
telling
was
you,
so
somebody, I
funny.
would go down swinging. I
Oh,
would.
the great outdoors.
Yes.
That's what it was.
Yes, that was so good.
That was such a funny movie.
It
Bats
was.
and the raccoons.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be me. I would come out swinging like no other. Holy cow. As long as they stay in their little place, I won't bother them. It'll be okay.
They don't bother me.
Stay in your lane.
Okay, what time is it? 2:39. Okay, ladies, I am going to call it time to get some lunch.
All righty.
Yes,
Well,
I'm
thank you.
hungry.
Thank you so much for inviting.
Well, thanks for being
appreciate
here,
it.
Maggie and Shelley, and
thanks, Mare.
thanks to everybody in the chat. And we'll see you guys
Yes.
Thursday on Patty's for those of you, or next week here. All right.
Yes. Have a
good
great
day,
week.
everyone.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Yeah, stay cool.
Yes. Lordy.
Bye, guys.